There are two ways to know if a recession is coming soon. The first one is big money, and the second one is how the bond market is reacting and being bought out. And right now we have a clear consensus and case for both of those as of today. So before we get into these quite bombshell and frightening, if you ask me, numbers, let's do a quick recap of what happened in this crazy week in the stock market. So for starters, we know that we had literally the worst day and best day in the stock market in 5 trading days in over a year. So the first part can be attributed to what happened in the Nikkei 225 on Monday. We saw a huge decline in Japan, the worst since '87, as many were fearing a recession. The Bank of Japan was having some pretty bad rates, and the yen has been extremely weak. And then comes Wednesday, where we saw a rally and buyers stepping in like something we've never seen before. And then we have today, where the market literally traded sideways for the entire day on a 0.04% change. And bear in mind, the information that I'm about to show to you does not reflect this whatsoever. So the two big indicators of predicting a recession comes down to a couple things, and that is number one, what hedge funds are buying and selling. And right now we are seeing the largest short net position on commodities since 2011. And let's just say that hedge funds have a lot more technicals and know a lot more information than the retailer trader can ever know. And not only are we seeing these bombshell hedge fund reports, we're also seeing some pretty shaky news of the bond markets and bets that people are taking. Today we saw traders at Northwestern Mutual making a $2.7 billion trade on TLT, betting that a recession is near, and this is the biggest monthly inflow we have seen. So these two strong indicators, combined with Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA, the stock and the company that is literally holding up the S&P 500 right now, is also selling shares on the inside, goes to show to us that maybe something near is looming. And for good reasoning. The credit market is not making sense. Americans are having the highest amount of credit card debt ever in American history. In addition to that, we are seeing geopolitical tensions like no other. Elections are coming up, and all of these things culminated as one can truly create a recession. And that is the kind of scare that we saw this Monday, and who knows what else can come in the coming weeks and months. But I definitely do think some pretty big shaky things will happen, as the VIX has been pretty high and other things are going not so great. So that is the news for this week. There's a lot to cover, and let's see what happens on Monday morning on the opening bell. I highly recommend you like and subscribe for more additional content, and make sure to follow my X account at MattFolio for live updates for the same types of news.